Hello, this is Steve Walton from Tropic Heating and PatioHeat.com. Today we're going to take a look at this trellis structure that we have here. So let's just get right into it. The dimensions, first of all, we have height of about 8 foot 3.5 inches. We have this width of 15 feet 6 inches and 17 feet this direction here, 17 inches. So let's talk about the seating of this area. We have this kind of conversation fire pit area here. There might be chairs that come around this space here, and then over here we have a barbecue area, and there's a bar over here, countertop. And then as far as the seating, the customer is going to have seating area around here. Now this is I believe a accordion style door here, or one that opens up at least. And that being said, that we can't place a heater directly above that, because the door opening, if it's left open, then the heater's ray is going to be penetrating too close to that. So that's a safety concern that we need to address, and I spoke to the customer about that. And also, this space down here that he's going to be using is going to change from time to time. It might be seating over here or over here, so the tables and chairs are going to be moving based on what kind of functions they might be having. So we wanted to get as much heat underneath here as possible, but we also didn't want to take away from the aesthetics of the structure itself. And so I chose the slim lines for a few reasons. Number one, the square edges and the square shape of the appliance itself kind of leads to the square and straight edges of the structure. Also, I like the fact that we can take a slim line, and this one here, if you can see, we have a 6-inch clearance above here, so the clearance is reduced to the maximum availability with a outdoor heater with a slim line. So I really like that product. Also, the bracketry that I don't talk about very often on a slimline. I don't show the brackets on this particular unit, but the bracket actually slides in this channel. And what that does for people is when they install this, I'm going to try to see this channel here. So what it does is it allows someone to place the mount physically wherever there might be a good supporting component in the patio. So there is a total length that you cannot exceed. I don't remember off my top of my head. I think it's like 18 inches from the side, but it gives you the opportunity to put, so you could put like a bracket here, and maybe a bracket at the end, or a bracket over here, whatever it lines up, wherever it lines up with the another piece of lattice here. So let's go ahead and look at our footprint real quick. And so you see here we have, these are 4,000 watt units. We have a good 10 foot this direction, 7 foot this direction. We have probably about a 2 foot overlap between the two. And you can see with my dimensions, I thought I had them up here, but let me just throw another dimension in here real quick. So we're 5'2" apart with this structure, and what I'm doing here is I'm just centrally locating the heater within this space, because it just gives a little bit more of a visual symmetry, or yes, symmetry with the patio there. So that's why I like to kind of center them if possible, and making sure that we're not overheating this space here. So with that 5'2", we're going to be okay with that. I believe the customer is looking at possibly using a control system, so that it also gives them some kind of flexibility with regards to how much output that those heaters are going to have. As you can see here, on this side here, I have the heater at 4 foot 5 inches to the center of the heater, and then I have the next one at 8.2 7/8, and over here I have 4.2. The reason I have the difference is because if you've ever noticed on this slimline, there's a little junction box area here basically that the wires would go into, and so the center of the heat ray is a little bit offset because of that reason. So that might be, some people may wonder why that one is a little bit off there, but the ray technically is not. So also I just want to give you put a model in here and just give another perspective. So our model here is roughly 5 foot 11 inches tall, and as you can see her, you know, her physical body is in that ray, and that's what you need to be in the ray to be comfortable. You can see right here, a little tip of the hair is not in the ray, and I'm just going to move her over a little bit, and you can see what happens when I do move her over. Let's see if I can do that successfully. So I'm going to move her a little bit out of the ray here, and you can see now that you know, the ray is actually penetrating her body. Now, most people don't understand this, but infrared is a light wave, and it travels in a very specific direction. And as it travels through space, it penetrates mass, the human body being mass. That's where you're going to feel the warmth, is wherever it's penetrating your body. That's why it's kind of nice to have a two-directional ray coming at you, so you can have, because we're three-dimensional bodies, you know, we can have heat from different sides of our body and feel nice and comfortable because of that. So in any case, I just want to kind of give you an idea of what type of heat output a person might enjoy, and take that off there. So there you have it. There's a nice heater plan. Oh, one last thing is the customer did ask about placing a heater off the side here that would help heat the counter and possibly the barbecue area. The reason I didn't put that there is because if you cast a ray, first of all, we have to meet our 6-inch clearance over here, which puts the heater out a little bit. And then if we have it at an angle, we're never going to really truly heat up on this edge of the bar. And if we did, let's just say we put a bracket out here and we shine the light towards this space here, being it's a bar, it'd probably be kind of hot because we're seating up a little bit in a higher seating position. And with that being said, you wouldn't want as hot of a unit, but you're not going to really successfully heat up the space with this height and the seating height over here. And then the flip side is if we threw a ray this direction, it's going to pretty much penetrate the countertop itself and not ever get into the physical place that you're going to be occupying the space while you're cooking. So it's kind of a waste if you're not directly above the barbecue itself, or if you don't have the room to place a heater for bar stool seating height over here. So that's why I did not put one over here, but it would be nice, I guess. So in any case, that is what we have today. If you have any questions, or if you're looking for some help with regards to your outdoor dining or patio heating design, please give us a call or email us at support@patioheat.com, and we'd be happy to assist you. Thank you, and have a great day.